Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. You'll be surprised. What you see the moment bags of recovered voters' card was brought to a radio station by some hunters. Some hunters found bags, bags of permanent voters' card, in the bush, and they brought them to. They didn't take it to the police station. No. They brought it straight to a radio station where they looked at these things, and you could see that these were people's voters card that have registered, and maybe some of them have not been able to collect because whoever was supposed to give it to them made it so hard. They've decided to leave it there, and some other persons in possession of these items. So you see what is going on currently right now, my people. Whether you like it or not, there is something seriously not right ongoing. Yes, there is something seriously not right ongoing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details as we understand some of these things going on. Moment bag of recovered voters' card was brought to a radio station by some hunters. A few hours ago, camera captured the moment a bag of recovered permanent voters' card PVCs was brought to a radio station by some hunters. In a video shared by Tunde, a lady who said she is a staff of the Authentic FM was heard saying that two men found a permanent voters card at a place in the east called Ekeru Forest in Anambra State and brought it to their radio station. Speaking further, she affirmed that the PVCs are close to 1 million, and after checking, they found out that they belong to people of Newe North, as she urged everyone to tell their friends and neighbors and well-wishers who cannot find their permanent voters card to come to their office for collection with an identification, as she revealed the photos of individuals who she saw raising up some. More so, she disclosed that the PVCs were wrapped inside a bag that is already going bad, as she maintained that it must have been kept there for a long time. In conclusion, she, however, pleaded with Nigerians to help spread the video so that the people who are looking for their permanent voters card around the Axis could come and collect it, because election is on Saturday, so that they can have access to it and be able to vote for the candidate of their choice. So Nigerians, one thing we've come to discover and we've noticed is that Nigerians do not vote. They make a lot of noise. They go on social media, they hashtag, they share the videos, they do those things. But the truth is that they don't really vote. And it's quite disturbing. Honestly, sincerely speaking, it's really quite disturbing. Because if you don't vote, what do you expect? How do you want change to come? You're not voting. Election is on Sunday. And I beg your pardon, on Saturday. I don't want to postpone on Saturday. You don't want to vote. Yes, you stay in your house. You don't go out to vote for whatever reason you have. And I'm not castigating you. You don't vote. If you don't vote, I don't vote. But they vote. Who do you think will become leader? They will put in their person. They will put in their person there. You don't vote, I don't vote. How do you know? How are we going to ever get, a truthful person in there? You don't vote, I don't vote, we don't vote. But we want things to be done decently. Excuse me. Are we talking about a word of magic where you say some words, abracadabra, and it becomes, we just have to be honest. Yeah, people don't come out to vote. The percentage of those that are voting are quite slim in comparison with what is expected. So at the end of the day, things are really, beyond you can imagine. If we are going to honestly and sincerely get honest position on some of these things, then we don't just hype, don't do a social media hype alone. Back it up with your vote. Don't let somebody count you as part of the people that will vote for him and gets there and is thoroughly and completely disappointed because you did not vote. If you don't vote, these people will take advantage of the situation, and at the end of the day, you will find out that your candidate did not win. And don't you go there saying that now wayo, which wayo you vote? If you don't vote, now you will get the result of you not voting. The statistics have shown that Nigerians do not, about over how many percent do not come out to vote. Well over 30% don't come out to vote during election. And guess what? These people are mobilizing. Somebody say mobilizing. They are mobilizing earnestly. They are mobilizing their people. So they are not joking. They are not having a joke about it at all. They are not having a joke about it at all. At all. They are not having a joke about it. They are not smiling at all. So they will go there, vote in their own candidate. And at the end of the day, their candidates will get back in the position. Then you'll be moping and wondering and saying, and this, that. Well, if you don't vote, what do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? It is what it is. It is what it is. If you want this nation to become a better place, we have to pull in our weight. Every single one of us have to pull in our weight. It's not on one person. It's on every one of us. It's not on some people. It's on every one of us. It's on every one of us. It's on every one of us. So please, don't go there and think that, things will just fall in place because you made a comment on social media. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So we just need to get on with it and ensure that at the end of the day, we truly, we are truly on the same page, and we are not joking. We are truly on the same page. We are ready to take the bull by the horn. Okay? And ensure that at the end of the day, every single one of us are rising up and we are pulling in our weight. That's the only way we can truly, this difference we're talking about, this whole hype and everything. Please tell your mama, tell your papa, tell your brother, tell your sister, encourage people to go out there and vote. If they don't vote, you'll be surprised what will follow next. Encourage people to go out there and do what? And vote. That's the only way we can truly, we can truly make a difference in all of this. That's the only way. Because if we keep quiet and we are just, we're expecting that some manna will fall from heaven. Listen, let me tell you, even God told them, as soon as they enter the promised land and they ate the fruit from the land, they say, well, from now, you go till the ground, you go make food, you go eat. Manna don't stop. So manna don't stop since, not be today. You dey yes, so manna don't stop. Not that you say manna I go come. It does stop since, not be today. Just believe me, between me and you, manna don't stop since. Bye for now.